Well, hello there. We're back after a break. I probably managed to not record any audio in another video, so I'm doing it all again. Anyway, new year, new time, new Minecraft. Not really, but a little bit. I've upgraded the world, so we now have the new blocks and things. And let's take a look at what's happened since we were last here. So we'd had a look at the church, we'd had a look at the graveyard, and I think we'd even done these lovely buildings here on the right. And this guy, he loves a flower shop. Or the florist, I suppose it's called. Yeah, the florist, not so much the bookshop. But since then, we've moved that bridge over area idea slightly. Just a little bit. So let's have a quick look. And we got a small market here. One selling candles, selling food. And these shops went up. There's nothing in this shop yet. I'm not sure what to do for this one particularly so far. I quite like it being double height, but then I'm not sure what makes double height. I was thinking this should be the grocery store, and it could be, and there could still be someone in the market. And this is our armory, and it's got everything they need. It's got the templates, it's even got something at the back. Various ones in the chests and on display. You can see through the large window, which I thought was pretty cool. And upstairs is the little living quarters. And the bedroom. And I kind of did these windows with the dark and the light. Kind of make them look a little bit like sash windows from the outside without having to put too much effort into trying to detail them. It didn't really do the same on the bottom. I kind of went for reflection kind of style. The top kind of looks like it could be a sash window, and using the different terracotta, and I think these kind of work quite well with these pale oak doors and things, and the darker colours of the basalt and the deep slate. And often you see kind of the clay buildings, and they're always exactly the same colour. Sometimes the different clays are painted, different colours. So it adds a bit of variation. I do wonder if this one's a little bit dark. I like this one with whatever colour that clay is. I can't remember what colour that clay is. Light grey. You can see that colour in the door. And with the grey, not so much grey in here, there's grey in here, and that grey is in here and in here, as well as actually you've got some of the white in here and the greys in these colours. So altogether it works quite well. And with this terracotta, actually has some similar colour to here, with the mud brick that we've got going around the edge of the bath. And on this one, with the more grey, it went for a bit of glow lichen to break up the greyness, I suppose, to add a little bit of blue, and then the pale moss. That colour comes in as well. We can see that's kind of spread around here, and it's quite nice because we've been able to kind of cut it off from the grass on that area, and we may spread it into the grass around that side in a bit. But I guess I need to know what I'm going to do with this first. This pathway is done down up to the farm area and the farmhouse with a small little swampy cave that side and this side. We've got a muddy area, hop up and fly. And around here I've been working on terraforming this area here. Not really a coastline, but the river line, I suppose. It's a bit of dripstone, a bit of coal and things. So from around this way, there's even some little small caves on the way in. There will be a big cave under here I haven't done too much with yet. And the same will happen on the other side to kind of tie this in as we build quite a long bridge across here. It's not particularly high, but it's quite a long bridge. And decide what colours to do that in soon enough. And I've worked a little bit on these water areas, adding in some different block variants and colours, a few more plants and things, just to kind of try and bring a bit more life to it, I suppose. The natural generation of the sort of streams and stuff doesn't always look so alive. So these going under the bridge here, lit off from here, and I've worked at these all the way up and trying to vary these blocks around where the water's flowing. I originally wasn't going to use half blocks or slabs and things when doing this. I was trying to use the natural blocks that aren't cut. But actually it adds a bit more of a flowing look to it if we add those in. So I've done that. I've got up to here. I was going to take it off in that direction up to there, but actually I think it might go straight to this one. It's going to be a lot of terraforming. But I think it might be quite good if we can get a large hill across there. I think it'd be quite fun to build that and then actually have a tunnel through. This be more like the old town and village with the large house, castle, palace type thing up here on this bit with its with the opening bowl here and a few other houses and things around there. And then maybe a more industrial area this side, farm area this side where it's much flatter, and maybe country house style. So at the moment there is some life because the villagers are wandering around, but at the moment we've got those, and we've got this market and this building here. It's like the kind of police station. It's a very small building at the top. This is the old church. So as I fell down there, there's a couple of levels. Not much going on in this one at the moment. Well, this was the old church, so I changed some of the blocks, put a few things in. Maybe we'll put some mats on the floor or something where people might kneel, as if it were used to be a different type of church, perhaps the pillager church. And down here we've got I suppose the dungeon or the prison. That would have been retrofitted by the law enforcement. Or as Hermitcraft would put it, the popo. And also the ability as a lookout at the top here, so you can see what we've got. Bad. So that's where we are so far, and there's quite a bit to do. Obviously, I want this to be growing. I want this to look as good as possible. We cut out this village area that was here, and obviously that's going to be replaced with places for villagers and shops and things here for them to have their jobs. And we'll rebuild the other buildings that they have, see what villages we want, or we'll try and get a type of villager for all of them. Even the Fletcher, we can make an arrow shop and things. But cut that out, cut a bit under the water around, follow that, where that stream's come through. And I think one of the next things is to think about really the bridge. Quite looking forward to doing a bridge. And I put it 5 wide so far. I kind of want a minecart, because with the minecart upgrade coming, I think, and certainly in the preview, being able to go a bit faster, it may go underground. I'm not sure yet. Or it may go across the bridge. And then it would need to come through the town, which actually wouldn't be too bad. And this guy, he loves the flower shop. I love the flower shop. I think this is great. There's a lot of atmosphere in here. And just enough light. And I think I've shown you these before. But there's storage, bedroom. I mean, that would essentially be a farmer. We've got the composter. And here we have the lectern, so that should hopefully become a librarian eventually. This will probably change, it doesn't look great. Maybe better just open as a square. I'm not sure about this either, but so far I think that's alright. It's not too bad. And a couple of market stalls. Maybe we'll have something different in the middle. Started building the steps up to the higher part. I'll probably cut some of this out a little bit, make this cave more obvious. That's a lot of talking. That's a lot of talking and less playing, but I wanted to give you an idea of what I was doing, what I was planning, and see where we are next time. So, thanks guys. And hopefully you come back for another episode, if you do watch this one. I mean, some people didn't. A lot of people didn't. I did. I would. I had to edit it. And